Okay, in this next video for PPC ad resources, we're going to be talking about everything you need to know for landing pages. So we'll go over a couple of things. We'll talk about landing page best practices and the best tools for landing pages. So first, let's start with landing page best practices. There's a lot of things to cover. There's a lot of misinformation out there on YouTube and blogs and different things like that, or it's very dated information. So we're going to show as an agency what we use at Falcon Digital Marketing and other ad agencies, what we actually do, and clear up some of the misinformation for the best usage of landing page to get the most out of your PPC campaigns. So this training video is actually going to be a sample from our actual training program, so you can get a better idea of what's in here, what we offer. Some of these are more beginner lessons, and they'll go into more advanced. So if you need more advanced training, we do have a link below in the description that will give you access to discounts and different things like that from our advanced training and all of our different programs. That's going to be a link down in the description below. So a couple of things to remember: you can test a landing page or optimized page on your website. You don't absolutely have to do a separate landing page. If you have a very good page on your website, especially if you're on a budget, you can use a good page on your website. If you have a different product or service page, or if you're home services, maybe you have one section about your website for your plumbing services, or if you're an attorney, you have your different practice areas separated into pages, and they're actually good. You can use your existing website, because oftentimes people will actually go and look at the About Us page, or they'll look at the case studies or testimonials or reviews, or the process or the pricing. People will go and look at other pages on the website. Google Analytics will pull all that up. It'll show you people look at multiple pages per visit, different things like that. So that's a common misconception. You don't have to do a landing page, but you can test both side by side. Or if your website just isn't set up for PPC traffic and you want to separate everything, landing page is still a very good option. It's common practice. You can use your website if you have to. You don't necessarily have to use a landing page. When you do create a separate landing page, though, make sure you block the PPC landing pages from search engines. This is a more technical thing. It's called a no index, no follow tag. For using WordPress, a plugin can do this, or your web designer can do it, or you can just simply look it up. It's just a no index, no follow tag. It's pretty straightforward, but make sure you have that so it doesn't mess with your SEO and there's all these other pages getting indexed in Google. Also, typically you'll need different landing pages per product or service. Don't have a landing page with a really large list. Again, going to home services, if you do roof repair, plumbing, AC repair, all these other different things, those need separate pages. Same thing with attorneys. Different areas of law should be different pages. Of course, e-commerce, you'll have different products for different services. If you're software and you do different types of software, don't lump it all together on one page. You'll want to separate all of that. Also, it's very common to keep a landing page as one page and remove the navigation bar and other distraction links from the page. You can test that. Some more expensive products, people will actually look at your reviews and your case studies, your pricing, comparison, download a comparison chart, all these other different things. But a lot of industries and a lot of businesses do just fine with a one-page landing page that doesn't have the navigation bar or the footer at the bottom. That way you focus the website visitors on doing one thing only. That's usually filling out a form or calling you. There's no other distractions. A lot of times that can significantly increase your conversion rates and get you more leads or more sales. Also, you want to keep the form as short as possible. Use a two-step form if you must have a lot more info, because it can lower your conversion rates if you have a very large form with 10 different fields. So you could do a two-step one. Maybe the very first one has name, email, phone number, nothing else. Or just email, maybe name and email only, just as short as possible. they hit submit, and then it goes to a second page. Maybe it wants your name, your company info, your budget, your address, your previous experience, a bunch of different questions. If you do need that for your lead generation, typically do a 2-step form. Don't ask people 100 questions on the very first thing. Maybe get the absolute bare minimum, name, email, phone, so that your sales team or yourself can contact them right away. All the other info on step 2 or step 3 or 4 or 5, 6 can be a bonus. This is really common with insurance too. Get the info up front and then ask them all these different questions about their home or their car or their income or all these other things on the other forms. Just in case somebody backs out, you at least have their contact info for sales to contact them or get them into your email list to keep following up there. Biggest thing with that, longer forms will produce less leads and result in a higher CPA or cost per acquisition, but typically that's more qualified leads. So the reverse of that, if you have a small sales team or you handle the leads personally as the owner, you can purposely make the form a lot longer to weed out any unqualified leads. Remember, your cost per lead is going to be a lot higher and you're going to get way less leads, but if you put 10 questions or 20 questions right there on the first form, you're only going to get highly qualified leads, because anyone that's discouraged by too many fields, they could not be a very good lead anyway. So if you don't have a big sales team, you can do a lot longer form. If you do have people to handle leads, it's really better to just get the contact info and have your sales team contact them and do longer, more steps on the second or third page. Also, that connects to the next point. Always use a thank you or confirmation page. There's a trend with the forms that when you submit it, it just pops up, thank you for submitting the form. That's a very poor user experience, and there's no opportunities for upsells or doing multi-step forms. If you do it yourself with WordPress or a plugin or something, switch the setting to redirect to a thank you page. If you have a developer, tell him or her that they have to change it to redirect to a thank you page. Even if they argue with you, this is a much better experience to go to this other page. You can do a video, you can do more about us, you can have another download, you can grab more information, you can do next steps, you can do an upsell. There's so many benefits to having the form redirect to another page. And it's substantially easier for tracking and for remarketing audience. So always redirect to a thank you or confirmation page. So next couple of things for landing page best practices. The most common layouts are separated into 3 parts. The first section will be a large call to action and a few bullet points for immediate action. This is really short, straight to the point. Get the person to fill out the form or call you or buy something, sign up for their email, something like that. The second section of the page, it'll have more selling points in a summary format, kind of bullet points, usually in a couple of boxes right under the initial section. The third section will be large paragraphs, case studies, frequently asked questions, maybe testimonial videos of actual customers, charts, and all these other things that it's for different personality types. Someone that is going to read every single word on the page, even if it takes 20 minutes. So by doing multiple sections, you have the people that will read one sentence and then call you. You have people that'll double check a little bit more, maybe read some more bullet points, look at your awards, a couple of other selling points, and then make a purchase, schedule a demo, something like that. But you do have people that want to read every single word on the page. They want to see frequently asked questions and the answers. They'll do all of that before they contact you. So you want to have all 3 sections to cover all different personality types and make sure you get the sale or the lead when you get a website visitor. So the first section, more details on that. That's the large call to action, maybe a few bullet points or one sentence. People should be able to know your product or service and benefit within 1 or 2 seconds. It's a huge headline. It'll say quality roofing repair at affordable prices. 1 or 2 seconds, you know exactly what that is. It's roofing repair and at great prices and it's quality. It's a roofing repair company. If you call them, you'll get a quote on roofing repair and talk to them about that. or highest rated accounting software for your business. You know very fast they have a selling point in there and they have what they are. They are accounting software. So that's usually, you see a huge headline at the top, maybe a sub headline to explain it more, but it's only a couple of seconds and you know exactly what it is, because there's a lot of people that will read 1 or 2 sentences and then take action. So here's an example of that. You'll usually see it'll have a huge headline that says declutter your email, prioritize your focus, automate your day. Number one, this one did the selling points first, and then it's the number one Gmail-based productivity app for winning teams. Get free demo. So some people, a couple of seconds, even reading it out loud just right now, that's what they need. They'll get the demo, and then it has a little screenshot of optimizing everything. You get the demo. Here's the second section. Create, automate, track, create engaging emails, templates, and sequences. Automate, create rules that automate your manual tasks, so on and so forth. So some people will just read this. They see the picture. Great, I'll get a demo. Other people will read a little bit more, and then other people will scroll more and more. But this top section, this should just be a couple of seconds. Here's another one, an example from another landing page builder. This is just a sample. This is for a beauty product. So it says, apply this every day and the wrinkles are gone. You know, in a few seconds, this is wrinkle cream. You apply it and the wrinkles are gone. And then a little bit more info. Enter your info below and be one of the few people who discover this technique. What's your name? What's your email? Change your life today. That's a custom call to action. And then a little bit more to give you a push. Free shipping. Can't wait for you to try our product. So this one's, even you seeing the product and apply every day and the wrinkles are gone, you can tell very quickly exactly what this product is and what it does. You get a free sample or something like that. Fill out the information really fast. As you scroll down, there'll be more info, but this is a huge picture of the product, and apply this every day and wrinkles are gone. That's it. For a lot of people, that's all they need. They'll fill in the form. So this first section is critical to keep it short, usually very large text and a large image, sometimes even a video is another option people do, but it's usually a large image and just kind of 1 or 2 sentences that explains everything. So the second section, this is just more selling points in a summary format, usually in a couple of boxes. This section expands on your selling points, usually bullet points, short sentences, or a couple of few fast selling points. So it's not a few seconds, but it's still a fast read. So I just took a quick screenshot here. So this is for home services. You know, they're open 7 days a week. Written estimates before the work begins. Before any work begins, your technician will go over pricing, explain details, satisfaction guaranteed. It has some more details. Maybe at the top, you know, it's roofing repair or plumbing or something like that. And then a little bit more info. They're open every day of the week. They do written estimates before the work begins, and the satisfaction is guaranteed. So if whatever was at the top didn't convince them, there's some more selling points just a little bit lower. It's not a long read, but it's longer than a few seconds. So another example for a law firm, we get to know clients on a personal level. There are no legal fees unless we win your case. We make home and hospital visits. Our firm offers free and confidential case reviews. We're available 24/7. So that's just additional selling points. If maybe the thing at the top for a free case consultation, fill out the form, maybe that wasn't enough. Here's some more selling points on why to use their law firm. Another example with software. This particular one for tracking different leads. They have click-to-call forms, associate website visitors with form entries, and instantly connect with your prospect with agents. It can do text messaging, it can do live chat, it can do all these other things in addition to the tracking it provides. So it's just more selling points about their software. So you usually see these, you can see here, they're in boxes. They're boxes, they're little bullet points, they'll have the icons. It's just a little bit more info that's after the top section. So a couple more selling points just to give people a nudge. Usually, you can see here another call to action right there on top. So if the first section didn't close, here's a little bit more info, and that will help close. Next, the third section, these are the large paragraphs, case studies, frequently asked questions. These are much longer selling points and information used to get your website's visitors to take an action. These are used for people that read the entire page thoroughly before making their decision, which there are some people, they will read every single thing on the page, and you want to make sure you're taking care of them as well. So a couple of things to remember with these. I mean, it's going to be at the bottom of the page. This is where you can alternate paragraphs. You can put in your case studies. You can do side-by-side comparison charts, you and competitors, maybe a checkbox, something like that. If you have video testimonials, you can put a bunch of those in from your clients, and this personality type will watch all those. It's just more information later. You could put more about your company, how it was founded, why it was founded. All this information is great at the bottom of the page. A lot of people put this in the top. It's lengthy paragraphs. It's too much to read, especially for PPC ads. People try to make a decision in a couple of seconds. If they see a gigantic paragraph, they might leave the page immediately. You can put that at the bottom. People that read the entire page will eventually get there, but people that are more impatient, the large paragraph at the top could make them leave right away. So advanced landing pages may need multiple calls to action or have a long list of products or services on the same page. Now, most PPC campaigns and industries and different companies, you're fine with just one. If you're a plumbing service, it's an ad about plumbing. They click on it. It goes to a page about plumbing services, has a phone number and a form, a few selling points of why they should hire you over other plumbers. Or same thing with attorneys. Software is pretty straightforward. Most of the time, it just does one thing. It has the selling points. But there are examples, and you might be in this industry or this type of product. It's too hard to have 3 bullet points in a form. You need a lot more info. Or this is really with more complicated services or products, often software, if it's very complicated, they may need longer pages. And that's okay if you're in that industry. If you can't do a picture, 3 bullet points, in a form, that's not enough to close. You definitely need to do a longer page, oftentimes with multiple calls to action. So the goal of these pages is to get the website visitors to take any action, big or small, before leaving the page. It's like, okay, you're not ready to buy, we'll schedule a free demo with one of our sales team. It's like you don't want to talk to someone on the sales team, here's a video, or here's something you can download, or a comparison chart, or you can download a case study. It's a free case study, a whole pamphlet, more information about it. Or you can sign up for the free webinar that's next week and get more info. You just try to get them to take an action of some sort. Again, this is usually more complicated, more expensive. You're paying for the website click. You want them to take some action. Whereas very simple products and services, you could just put one action, one product or service. It's very straightforward. It kind of depends on the industry. So let's go over some advanced landing page examples. You'll see a lot of things that you'll see on the very simple landing pages, but they've put it all into one landing page into different sections, which this might be you if you're in a more expensive product or service or something with a very large sales cycle where they're going to talk to multiple vendors for months before making a decision. So let's look at an example from some larger companies. Here's real estate. This is common for people that are in the real estate industry. There's multiple actions they could take, and you want to make sure you don't waste a website visitor and waste a click. So homes.com, first one, let's find your dream home, the most homes, best agents, right tools. So you can search your city. Let's help you find your dream home. That's the giant one at the front. It's the easiest one. But if that's not what they're trying to do, the way they've set this up is very smart. They don't want to lose the website visitors. So you scroll down, connecting the agent, buyers, and sellers has some more info. You can explore some homes right here. Just pulled it off the where you're located. And then it has find your home buyers, find an agent, tips. This is more of a micro conversion if you're just trying to browse articles, maybe just grab their email list, still get kind of a lead. They also have apps, you can download that. So they have multiple calls to action all in the same place. It's kind of like, well, we'd like you to do a home search first, but if not, maybe you can find your home buyers, maybe you can find an agent, here's some tips, browse some articles, or at least download the app. It's kind of like, well, we'll do something now that you've gotten on the page. There's a lot of different options here. You can even go up top. So it's more of an advanced landing page, but it's trying to think why ever you're on homes.com, let's find the right solution since you're already on the website. So another example we'll look at is Salesforce. Now, they're a massive company. They have so many different solutions. Their landing pages are a little bit more complicated. They still have the first section. Growing your sales has never been this easy. Grow with ease from anywhere with the right sales tools. So you immediately know what they're going to do and what this is. And they have a double call per action, which this is more advanced, but you have try for free or watch demo. So people, no matter what they're trying to do, you can get them to take one of two actions. You usually don't want to do 3 or 4 buttons, but a double call to action so people can pick is a more advanced option. Here's a screenshot of the software. They even have a live chat pop up with the phone number. So it's another good example of no matter why you're here, we're going to try very hard to get you to take some action. So you keep scrolling down. Here's more the second section. It's some screenshots, some short sentences, and then it gets much longer once you get into the third section. It has tons of different information and some more call to actions. You can learn more about it. Some more smaller boxes to learn about what they do and how. Key features. Here's the pricing down here, all with the same call to action, just in different spots. It's try for free, and then you have download a comparison chart, view detailed pricing. Here's a trust bar, which is what it's called. It's just more information. Here's our clients, here's our reviews, pictures of people with the reviews. So they put the testimonials a little lower, but that's fine. Some more information about their report, and here's some more articles. You can keep scrolling. You can sign up for their newsletter. Again, the free trial is down here again. It just keeps going and going. It's like, well, at the very beginning, this is more of a landing page style. Try it for free or watch a demo. If that didn't catch them, here's some more information. Here's some more selling points. Here's some more selling points. Try it for free. Look up this information. Try it for free. Download the comparison chart. They just keep going and going and going to where as you're scrolling, they're hoping you take some action. Whereas at the very top of the funnel, the middle of the funnel, or you're ready to buy or try it for free and then hopefully upgrade after that. So they just keep going with different information. This is a much more complicated one, but you can see how they have all the different elements in a very large landing page. Let's jump over to another example. You see HubSpot. They have it's a small navigation bar at the top, but they have marketing software. Get started. You can jump right in. Free tools, premium tools, have different descriptions, pricing. Here's their trust bar, who uses them. Quick video, little paragraph, some more selling points. You can expand and read a lot more info. This would be more of the third section. Some more selling points, another call to action to call them. They have the live chat. Some more boxes of why you should use them. More pricing. They even have a free version to test it out. Different pricing, more call to actions, more trust bars here. So just, it keeps going and going. Here's some video testimonials. Get started. There's frequently asked questions. They just keep selling and selling the more you scroll. So if it's a more complicated product or service or something with a long sales cycle, or it's just too complex to only do this section with a picture, a couple of bullet points, and a form, you can use a much more complicated landing page like this and just put all the elements into a longer page to help close the sale, or at least have them take some type of action. Maybe download something, maybe sign up for the newsletter, maybe schedule a demo, free trial. It's just you have them here, so try to get the website visitor to take some type of action. But again, if you're something very simple like home services or an attorney or basic software, you don't need to make the landing page quite this long. You can go with a simple landing page. That would be fine because there's just not that much to explain and there's not multiple actions. You just want them to purchase or schedule a consultation or something very simple like that. So we covered a lot about landing pages and showed different examples. Next, we want to go over the best tools for creating landing pages. Now, this is going to vary drastically depending on your industry and your business and your marketing goals. But we want to go over the top that we use as an agency. Most agencies use. These are the top choices, and we'll explain who they're the best option for and why you should use them. So a very popular one is ClickFunnels. We have a link to sign up right here. You can jump in and get started with that. The main thing with ClickFunnels, if your product or service can start with a landing page with one very short, simple action, such as an email sign up to receive a free ebook or case study, sign up for a free webinar, get a free sample, or we'll mail you a book for free, something like that. ClickFunnels is great, whereas something like home services or attorneys, it's kind of, you call them right away and you make a decision. So it's not like a plumber. It wouldn't make any sense. You're not going to have download an ebook. Here's 5 tips for keeping your plumbing in check in your house or something like that. If they end up on a plumbing landing page, they're going to want to call a plumber and hire one. Usually the same thing with attorney. A lot of software is like that. Real estate can go either way, but if it's a very simple one action, it's a phone call, or they fill out a form to like book a demo or schedule a consultation, ClickFunnels doesn't make any sense. It's for a longer process. So you must have a follow-up email system. Otherwise, you're just collecting emails and giving away free stuff. So the way this works, this is the very first touch point of a longer sales cycle. So you give them a free ebook, and then you invite them to a free trial, and then you invite them to upgrade. Or they come to the webinar, and at the end of the webinar, you do a pitch of, buy the course, or buy this fitness program, or get a consultation one-on-one with a member of our team, or get our online training, or something like that. It's most commonly used for educational online courses, coaches. You can use it for products too. You do a free sample and then upgrade to something else, fitness products, self-improvement, things like that. But if you don't have this long follow-up system to eventually sell them a more expensive thing, you're just gathering emails and giving away free ebooks. So it doesn't really make sense. But if you do have a more complex thing, it can work for software and coaching and things like that, where you give away something for free and then sell them with emails and free webinars and maybe a free consultation down the road. ClickFunnels is amazing. They have incredible pre-built funnels anyone can use without any technical expertise or coding or anything. So if this would work for your business or product, definitely use ClickFunnels. It's incredible. And we have a link. You can sign up for that. If you don't have this big follow-up system and it doesn't make sense to give away a free ebook or do a free webinar and then kind of sell them something later, if you just need a landing page, Unbounce makes the most sense. We use this at Falcon Digital Marketing. It's very good. This is great if you need to build one or several landing pages for your product or service outside of your existing website. So if you're launching a Google Ads campaign and you want to do a landing page rather than use your website, this is perfect. Attorneys, home services, things like that. You need a landing page. It's not a funnel, which is what ClickFunnels do. You're not giving away something for free and then selling them later. Unbounce is amazing. They have really good templates. It's best used if you need your website visitors to take an immediate action. Call now, book an appointment, schedule a demo, free consultation, free estimate, something like that. Whereas ClickFunnels doesn't really work. It's more, we're going to sell you something later, download a free ebook in exchange for giving us your email. Unbounce makes amazing pages, and they're all drag and drop. They have pre-built templates. So, book an appointment, call now, schedule a demo, something like that. That's perfect for that. So this is an easy way to make landing pages just for your PPC ads without overhauling your existing website. If you're doing a lot of SEO or something like that, or you want to test a lot of different landing pages just for PPC, and it's not a funnel with a free ebook giveaway or something like that, Unbounce is perfect for that. We do have a sign up link. You can click on that and sign up right away and test it out, see if it's a good fit, but we highly recommend this for just building landing pages. So that covers everything for this training. Hopefully you learned a lot more about landing pages and how and why you'd use them, and the best tool to get started building out your landing pages to get better results from your PPC ads and get everything started with that. Alright everyone, thanks so much for watching our PPC ads training video. If you want more videos, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Like this video if you found it useful, and any questions, post them in the comments down below. We also have additional training, promos, links, things like that in the description, as well as any other tools for PPC tools or software that we referenced in our videos. So thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.